walk as the board gets owned. Welcome to Dad's Drafts, your new homegrown.
Hello good people and welcome to Dad's Drafts. Now today, as you can probably see from the title, not a draft but a quick guide or maybe some tips on what you can do with the Mastery Pass. Now most people think that the Mastery Pass is just for cosmetics, and of course if you like those stuff you should probably buy the Mastery Pass, but I also want to show you that there's a way to actually not lose or maybe even gain gems from it, and I will show you this thusly. Now, I've actually managed to go to rank 45, Mastery 45, which says here all the rewards. Now, I didn't buy the Mastery Pass just yet, but you can see here, if you don't know how it works, you will get the top row and you will not get the top row unless you buy the Mastery Pass. Now, when you buy the Mastery Pass, which is 3,400 gems, it shows you what you will get. Now, this is interesting because if you look at this, there are some quite valuable things amongst these. There's a a draft token, which is 1,500 worth of gems. There's 1,200 gems, and there's some coins and some other stuff. And of course, on the left side, the cosmetics and the stuff. Now, if you add all these valuable stuff up, which is the token, 1,500 gems, 1,200, which makes 2,700 gems, and 4,000 coins, which equals 600 gems, you're already on 3,300 gems. And you're paying 3,400. Now, that would mean that you lose 100 gems. Now, is there a way to actually get rid of the loss and make a profit? Well, there is. Because if you look at this, unlock the Mastery Pass, you can also see that you will gain some mythic wildcards, or some random cards maybe, but you will also get 4 packs of multiple sets. In this case, 4 of the Final Fantasy set, 4 of Target Dragonstorm, 4 of Aether Drift, 4 of Foundations I think, and 2 of an even older set. How can you actually get the maximum out of this? And I will show you and I will demonstrate it to you. What you want to do is you want to go to Profile and you want to go to your set collection. Now here you can see my set collection. What you want to do is from the set that you will gain boosted from, try and make sure that you have the rare and the mythic completed. Now why is that? Whenever you open a pack, you will get a rare, mythic, or a wild card. Now if you don't have the rare, if you don't have all the rares or you don't have all the mythics, and you open a rare, excuse me, it will automatically give you the rare that you're missing. So it's not like a real pack. Imagine you have 4 of the same already and you open another pack, it will automatically become gems. No, that's not how it works. It will choose a card that you don't have already. So what you want to do is make sure that you have all the rare and mythic cards of the set that you're going to get packs of. Because if you open a pack and it opens the rare you already have, you will get 20 gems. Now I did buy all the Final Fantasy mythics and rares. I did quite some spending. I think I used like 150 rare wildcards and about 100 mythic wildcards. Now that wouldn't be so much, it would be way less if I had actually opened up my packs. I have 113 packs at the moment, but I'm going to open these whenever I have them all. I will do that maybe at the end of this stream, simply to see how much profit we get. Anyway, if you have the set collected, for instance Target Dragonstorm, I also have all the rares and mythic rares there. Aether Drift not all, and if I wanted to buy them, I had to do it like this. I go to Collection, and if you want to do this for yourself and you have some spare wild cards, you should probably do it. You go to Filter, you press Collected and Not Collected, you press Rare and Mythic Rare, and you want to go to the set which you want to see. Now I will show you Aether Drift because I don't have them all. It shows 4 tiny diamond-shaped things at the top, and if they are all filled in, like these, like so, you have all of them. However, here I don't have any salvation engines, and I only have 3 out of the 4 flagships. So if I were actually to buy the remaining rares and mythics, I would use a lot of wildcards. Here you can see the last ride. I would need 3 more rare, mythic cards, 3 more rares for the Quack Feast. That's just not worth it, simply because I'm only to get about 4 of the packs of this set. So whenever I open the Aether Drift packs, they will probably just be rare cards and not gems. Now let's put it into practice. I'm going to go to the, what is it again? Mastery. I'm going to buy the Mastery Pass, and we are now at 4,860 gems. So I'm going to buy it, unlock it, yes, there we go. And then I get all this stuff. I don't really care about the stuff, it's okay, fine. There's all the stuff that's already worth 3,300 gems. I will put the fancy chocobo, and I've got a lot of packs and stuff, sure. Wow, all amazing, great, okay. And there's already some gems, and these are from the mythic cards that you get. They are not wild cards, it appears, that you get. They are mythic cards, and since I have all the mythics, they are probably changed into gems. Okay, there we go, which is 6, which is shown, and there are some fancy border stuff style things that I don't really care about. Well, it is a lot of stuff. Okay. Now we are at 2,900. Together with the 600 from the coins, that will be 3,500, and a Premier Draft token. I have to do some quick math here. I'm pretty bad at English math. I know it's the same, but I'm not very quick with the numbers saying them out loud. That would be 4,400 plus 600. That's already 5,000 gems. So we've already surpassed the gems that we invested by 140 gems. So we already made a profit. Now let's open the packs that we actually got from this. It were 4 Final Fantasy packs. So I am going to open these one by one. And you will see once it gets to the end, we will get a gem or we will get a mythic wildcard. I'm not sure why it's 40. It used to be 20. Okay, let's continue. 40 and some fancy art thing. But again, 40 gems, I'll take it. Okay, let's continue. There we go, another 40 gems. And the last pack, because we've got 4 packs from buying the Mastery Pass. I will open the rest later and we will see. And there's 20 because it's a rare. So you get 20 for the rare, you get 40 for the mythic. Now we have all these which we got. I am not sure. I know I have all the target Dragonstorm, so we will get some gems from this. Another 80. We will get no gems from this, I think, because I still need a lot of cards. So it's a wild card, which is welcome, of course. Foundations, I might have all of them. Okay, there we go. Which is another 80 gems. And we'll get to Duskmourn, which I also played a lot, but I don't think I have the full set, but I'm not sure. I do have the full set. That's another 40 gems. Now, I'm going to do some quick math and I will show it all to you. To get to this point at the end of the season to the mastery stuff, you don't have to play a lot. I think I do my drafts maybe 2 times a week, and I occasionally do some dailies. Now, I think if you get 2 wins each day and nothing else than that, I think you will get to the end of the mastery within the time limit. So you don't have to be a hardcore player to actually get there. But we invested 3,400 gems into the Mastery Pass, and within that was already coins, gems, and the draft token, which is worth 3,300. So we were 100 gems short. But we also got a lot of packs. Now, I got a lot of gems from those packs because I had all the cards from those sets. I had bought all the Final Fantasy things, but I also had some from the other ones, Duskmourn, as you could see. Now, if you add that all up, and you can see it at the top right, I have 3,240 gems. And if you add up the value that we got from the Mastery Pass, 3,300, you will actually get to a surplus, so that's a profit of 1,680 gems. So all those mythic wildcards that I invested, about, 200 rares and about 100 mythics, actually changed into 1,680 gems. So is there a way to make it profitable? Yes. You just need to make sure that you get a lot of wildcards, and once you get a lot of wildcards, buy all the rares and the mythics from a set, and that will eventually get you to this point. Now, I could have spent less or fewer wildcards if I actually had opened all the Final Fantasy packs that I had, but I didn't. You can see them on the screen. Now, this is all just from playing, drafting, getting packs from not the dailies, but from the unprofessional, the Unreal Mastery Pass. I'm not sure how to say it, but mostly gains from winning drafts. Now I have 1300 here, and I will probably speed this up if I can, but I'm going to open them all up, and I'm going to note down, because otherwise I'm going to forget it, 3,240 gems is where we are at now, and I'm going to see how many gems we're actually going to get from these 113 packs. Bear with me. I'm actually finished with all the opening, and you can see at the top that I'm at 5,460 gems, which is actually a profit of 2,220 gems. Now, if you divide that by the amount of packs you have, you actually get about 20 gems, or actually 19.65 gems per pack. And that is because you also get some wildcards sometimes, but you also have the fancy art things. Now, if there's a set with fewer art things, I think you will actually get more gems. Now, this is where we ended. I hope you found this video in any shape, way, or form interesting, or maybe I told you something you didn't know, or maybe you will actually use this, because as you can see, we also gained quite some rare and mythic cards from the packs that we opened. Now, I don't think I can do this again next time, simply because I'm pretty much out of rare and mythic wildcards. Now, thank you for joining. I hope you found this interesting. If you did, feel free to click some buttons. And if you want to speak your mind about the Mastery Pass or whatever, please do let me know. You're welcome to. I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.
Grab the card, shuffle dreams in the palms. Dad's drafts roll heavy, we bombing like psalms. Stacks on the table, strategies to flex. Running these lines like counterspell checks. Dad drafts in the zone, pulling rares from the throne. Mana on the stack, magic seeds we've sown. From poppers to planeswalkers, the board gets owned. Welcome to Dad's drafts, your new homegrown. Welcome to Dad's drafts, your new homegrown.